and we are recording in progress. So now we're live and recording for future broadcast worldwide. The Leisure Podcast worldwide. Jackie Selby and Scott Leisure on I don't know how it is in scenic Utah where you are, but here it is a cold and snowy November evening in the Mile High City.
Snow?
S for snow.
No kidding. We do not have anything like that.
For shitty, sucky.
Oh,
snow.
I know you don't like snow. I'm so sad about this.
Yeah, I'm really, really sad about that too. Yeah, but anyhow,
it's just chilly here. Chilly.
We are one snowfall closer to spring. That's the way I need to look at it.
Oh, I'm so sorry that you don't like winter.
Well, it's not for everyone, but I live in Denver, so why would I like winter? Go figure.
Ooh, it's chilly.
How is the week?
35 here.
How is the week? 35.
Oh, sorry.
It's a heat wave.
Yeah.
What I wouldn't do for 35 degrees.
Really? What is the temperature then?
It's going to get down to like 8 degrees tonight.
Really? So it's going to snow and then go away?
Maybe it's kind of little by little. If the sun gets out tomorrow, we'll have a little bit of melting.
Okay, it has not snowed here yet.
It's not snowed there at all.
On the mountains, which are very close, but not in town.
Not in Salt Lake, huh?
No.
What how's the 80s station? What's the most 80s song that just is ingrained in your brain from the previous week?
We don't play all 80s, but in answer to your question, maybe Your Love from the Outfield.
I heard that song today. It reminded me of Rocky's season as it was snowing outside.
Oh, you are bitter, frustrated, and resentful about this.
I'm good today.
Oh,
this is good. The other day, and the time change, and it's like midnight out still, so it's like
I know. Oh, I agree. Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Bleh.
Denver weather. Oh, it's 19 degrees.
Well, my I'm looking right here. My computer says 16 degrees. So
wow.
Mm-hmm.
Winter weather advisory for you, dear.
Mm-hmm.
70% rain chance. It diminishes overnight.
Mm-hmm.
No, it doesn't. 12 a.m., 90%, 1 a.m., 100%.
What about 5 a.m.?
Just clouds and 15.
Perfect. Good. Hopefully, everybody stays home like they're supposed to, allows the road crews to manicure and make everything at least half-ass decent. I mean, halfway decent for the people that aren't from here, that don't know how to drive here, Jackie. That's basically what it boils down to.
All I have to say to you is 6th Avenue overpass, 100 cars. That is going to happen more than once. Maybe not in that particular spot, but people are distracted. They're new to Denver. They don't know how to drive, and they're distracted.
And they're
distracted and high. Yeah.
And high. Yes. And they're high. Hi. Yeah. We can't judge. We can't.
Oh, yeah. That's politically incorrect to assume.
We can't make assumptions. That's one of the 4 agreements, Jackie. Don't make assumptions.
It is.
Always give your best. Be impeccable with your word. Don't make assumptions. And don't take things personally.
Okay. Well, you're pretty good at it. You don't take things too personally. It's very good. Good quality.
Because I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't take things personally. Yeah. And the 5th agreement, drink your water. There is a 5th agreement. There is a book. I have not completed it. I have not read it. I can't tell you what the 5th agreement is, but there is one.
Same author?
Yeah, Don Miguel Ruiz. See. Oh, I thought we were gonna get a Zoomer view here live on Facebook. Hey, Zoomer.
Hello.
Are you gonna?
Oh, I hear him.
Yeah. Do you want to make an appearance?
I'm good.
He's good. He says he'll just be a voice. Well, we're going to be talking about politically incorrectness and the correctness. So I don't know if calling you a Zoomer is politically correct, but I think it is. I think if I'm your parent, I have I get a pass.
Well, we want to protect his identities. Well, no, he's over 18.
We still want to protect his identity.
Right.
You don't, yeah. So, yeah. So I was thinking of, I'm like, what am I going to do with the podcast tonight? We can always just find some crazy stories about green aliens on the subway like we did last week, or, old ladies in Indonesia getting eaten by pythons, or what was another one of those wacky ones? The the world's dirtiest man. Remember that crusty old fart?
How old was that guy?
He was like 278 years old.
There's a guy on the internet that says he is in contact with a 480-year-old man.
Yeah, right. In dog years. So I was like, we got to talking at work, and well, we've been kind of, I guess, I don't want to say joking, because it really is not a laughing matter. This whole, in the day and age that we live in now, Jackie, we want to love. We don't want to offend or make assumptions. So we need to respect, we need to respect things. This just dropped off of my bulletin board as I was speaking. No judging.
Don't
Jackie.
Judge the birds.
Don't judge the birds. It's a fine line in some places. It's a fine line. What do you say? How do you describe things, especially in the workplace? I mean, we're a little loose sometimes at work. I mean, but
same here. Yeah.
But we should really just be more respectful. I mean, and aware, I guess would be the word. We need to be aware of how to address and use verbiage correctly. I mean, when you're on the air, if you being in the broadcast industry, you say the wrong thing. We've seen it happen hundreds of times, and you're gone. Ask Howard Cosell. Right?
So many people get in trouble with what they say.
So many for just little things.
So they make us watch these videos, and then we have to sign off on them about every little thing, about, phishing, malware. You have to watch everything and take a test. Diversity in the workplace is the current one that I'm watching the material, and then you take a test on it.
Okay.
Now, I want to ask you something.
How did you do on your test?
I'm still watching the material. I just took the same training back in September. I don't know why they make us take it once a quarter.
Okay.
But
watch
how do you describe someone?
I'm Italian. Watch what you say.
So how come it's okay if somebody was describing me? The lady who works on the other side of the building and she has blue hair. Is that incorrect language?
Lady with the blue hair.
Yeah, as opposed to, how are you supposed to describe one another, even though we have different appearances and different ages and stuff like that? Are you allowed to say?
That's a good call. I mean,
the Asian American lady who we work with, or the African American woman?
There are multiple Scots at my place of employment.
Okay, so how do they describe you?
One guy left. So
the guy with the necklaces and the earrings.
Scott with the earrings.
Is this politically correct?
I'm Scott with the earrings. Yeah, Scott with the earrings. I'm just going to. That's what it's going to put on my headstone. It's going to say, "Here lies Scott with the earrings. It was his fault. Rest in peace." I was having the same conundrum at work. Is that, can I say conundrum?
I don't know. Is that politically correct?
Yeah, so I went actually and found some lists,
Okay.
do you want to actually we could look at your story? You want to go into one of these lists or you want to look at your story?
Sure. You can put my image up there
Okay,
so I can tell you a little story. I don't know. Or you could do your list, whatever you want.
Let me get this image brought up.
If Buster starts barking, I'll mute my mic, okay?
Okay, yeah, whatever you got to do. All right, search, boom, or share, boom, boom. Okay, there's Jackie's image.
Okay. So I'm on this website that's called Ancient Alien Cultures or something. Okay.
Okay.
And people post various images, and all it said was Vietnam on the top of this image. So here was me thinking I'd be funny in the 21st century. Here's what I typed. Do some farming, they said. Cut into the side of the mountain, they said. You can haul the water from the bottom, they said. By hand, they said, right? I'm just trying to be funny.
Mhm.
And I got barraged with comments. You don't understand anything about Vietnam. You don't understand anything about rice farming. Apparently, you don't respect other cultures. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. I was just trying to kind of be lighthearted and be a smart buckle,
You rogue, blue-haired Betty.
So I typed on there, I said, gosh, I see that this one guy was really nailing me. I said, I see this is important to you. And I really didn't mean to offend you. I'm an American. I was making a jest.
A jest.
Yeah.
Because if you just said joke, you'd have been in more trouble.
I guess. And he said, afterward, he said, I hope so. And then I typed, you hope so what? What are you supposed to say about this image on an ancient alien thing? It does look like an alien planet. I mean,
it does. If you would not have told me it was Vietnam, I would have thought it was an alien planet. I would have thought it was something out of flipping Star Wars.
And you don't think these people came up with farming on plateaus like this on their own?
No. Hard to say.
This information was divinely provided, right?
It's a very artistically taken photograph. I'm looking at the art side of it. If I was looking at it thinking it was an alien planet and you told me it was Vietnam, I'd be like, wow, cool. Because when I think of Vietnam, what do I think of?
I don't know, jungles.
Yeah, or Full Metal Jacket, or any of those, Apocalypse Now. That's what I think of.
Mm-hmm.
I think of Apocalypse Now and I think of Vietnam.
I
wouldn't even put this sort of beauty. And for people just look for that shit though. They're just like, oh, how can I dig blue hair chick and give her a dig because she said something about a country on the other side of the planet that I've never been to and I never will be to, and I'm not Vietnamese. All right.
I would just like to know if any American or any Western European or anybody who would like to go and work on that rice paddy situation.
I don't know, but
it looks like hard work to me. Anyway,
it better be some damn good rice. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, people are just stuck on this politically correct thing.
Well, let me see.
What's wrong with people? Lighten up.
Lighten up. Fuck, there's so much different, I could be Scott that says fuck all the time too. I don't really know. So there is now I'm not gonna be able to find it. So check this out. I kid you not. On the CDC website of all places. Okay, I'm going here now. Preferred terms for select population groups and communities. Let's get this.
Why is this on the CDC?
That's what I'm saying. Why is this on the CDC website?
Health communication? What is this?
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Preferred terms for select population groups and communities. Okay, so you can't say prisoner, inmate, offender, criminal, parolee, detainee, according to the CDC. The
Wow.
CDC, Jackie.
That's a weird place to find this material.
Yeah. I kind of went, nah, I didn't go
An
down that.
incarcerated person is what we're supposed to say.
Person in pre-trial or with charge, a charged person,
Instead of a criminal offender?
offender, maybe, yeah. Inmate, yeah. Partner, child of an,
You're not allowed to say detainee? That's a legal term.
So let me get this straight. If you've got an inmate, say, well, they put that guy away, what, yesterday? The guy that took his car into the group of people, right?
Mm.
He has, I mean, I get it. He has rights as a human being. I get it. But he took lives. He might have this many rights at this point. But I mean, I don't know. Would you lose that card if you like ran down a bunch of people? You would. I think you have lost that right, that card. You can get called an inmate, a prisoner, whatever. Not a person in pretrial.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
This is on the CDC website.
Why is it on there? What would you call the guy who shot John Lennon? You can't call him a criminal?
I guess not. Okay. Disability, I get that. That's afflicted. But you can't say handicapped. You can't say disabled.
Oh, heck and heck.
Heck and heck. People who are deaf or hard of hearing or who are blind and have low vision. Stevie Wonder has low vision. All right.
He's blind.
No, he has low vision, Jackie. Get it fucking right. Blue-haired Betty.
Oh man.
All right, so here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Persons with substance use disorders. Those are abusers. Those are drug addicts.
It's an alcoholic.
He's an alcoholic. He's an alcoholic. Hi, my name is Scott, and I am a
drug
substance
addict.
use
Yeah.
disorder.
People who smoke instead
people
of a smoker.
who smoke
What difference
instead of
does this
smoke.
make? Why is this on here?
Why is it on here? All right. The uninsured, people who do not have health insurance. You can't just call them the uninsured because you're grouping them. You're putting them into a corner. Am I right? Is that the thought process?
I don't know. This is some really crazy stuff.
It's on
Preferred terms. Who says? Who preferred the term?
It's on the CDC website.
Oh, here we go. Homelessness.
Homeless.
Oh boy.
Person experiencing homelessness. Unsheltered homelessness. Clients.
All right.
You can't say poverty stricken. They're people with lower incomes.
Okay.
Yeah, not fair.
That's fair.
Poverty stricken does sound kind of like cruel. Stricken. That's just a mean.
Stricken is
word.
incendiary.
Yeah, that's
For
a mean
sure.
word, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay.
He's
mental-
crazy.
Crazy.
People with
He's a
pre-existing mental
pre-existing-
health disorder. Well, it's hard to say on the fly.
Mhm. That's just
Wow.
that's just crazy. Let's see. Oh, immigrants. Here we go.
Here we go.
They're not illegals. They're people with undocumented
Okay.
status.
All right.
Which is true. I mean, they are. Yeah. Non-US born person. Okay.
Like I said, that's hard to say on the fly.
I'm
Is
gonna
this a
make an effort.
conditioning exercise? What is this? You know what I mean?
I don't know. It's on the CDC. Okay. Now I told you my mom does not. Hi, mom. If she's watching, if she heard me, she doesn't like being called old.
Nobody does.
She's vintage. That's she should suggest that to the CDC. Vintage. You can't say fragile. Okay, you're not fragile, Jackie. You're frail.
Older
elderly.
status.
Now, would you really be
What?
called frail or fragile? Oh, frail's up here, but then it's down here. Older adults. older adults. High risk people. You can't say high risk people, but you can say people who are at increased risk.
What is this exercise?
Is there a difference in that? Oh, here's the biggies. So
Uh-oh. Here's the race. Okay.
yeah, Asian person. So you couldn't say, what did you say before? You said Asian.
Asian
person.
American,
Asian American, yeah. Okay. White person.
Native American. What are we supposed to say? Instead
You're
of
a
Native
white
American.
person.
American Indian or Alaska Native.
Hmm.
I'm going to ask the Navajo lady who lives here in my building what she thinks of that.
Rural people, people who live in rural areas. I wouldn't even think to say rural people.
Hicks, Hilljacks. What is it that you want?
Country fucks. Let's see.
Sexual orientation. Okay.
Okay, this is where it just gets like
Biologically. Okay, what am I supposed to say?
this is like too much. This is almost just too much here. You look
Okay,
at
the
all. Look at them all.
What's pansexual mean?
That is someone who is they have attraction toward they're indifferent. They can be attracted to straight,
What's
bi,
bisexual?
trans,
Okay.
transgender, all they can see all those letters right there.
Mhm.
A pansexual can be attracted to all those
Okay.
letters all at once.
All right.
That's my understanding.
Two-spirit. Two-spirit. Look at that. Two-spirit.
I read it's not on one of these lists. I don't think that I brought up for the show, but here's the best one I read all day. Are you ready for this one? Are you ready for this
People
one?
or person with intersex traits.
Jackie, you
Go ahead.
blue-haired Betty, listen.
So,
They were talking about on one of the lists, I kid you not, that you shouldn't say founding fathers. Founding fathers. You
counting
know.
persons now.
No, it's just founders. The founders.
Listen, I didn't make up that expression, founding fathers.
No, but you use it. You blue-haired Betty.
Our founding fathers.
Let me ask you something. Am I offending you every time I call you blue-haired Betty?
No.
Well, damn it. I better step up my game then. Let's see. Okay, so this is okay, stakeholder. Yeah, so
What
that's
is that stakeholder thing for?
stakeholders are persons or groups who have an interest or concern in a project, activity, or course of action. The term stakeholder is used across many disciplines to reflect different levels of input or investment in projects or activities. So instead of stakeholder, you should say advisor, consultant, or co-owner. Like, what is the fuck?
I just don't know the point of this exercise. I really don't.
I
This
do
is
not
crazy.
know why this is on the CDC website.
How'd you find this?
The GTS. Googled that
Mm.
shit. Gateway to health, it's health communication. So this is healthy communication. So that ends up on the disease control and prevention.
It doesn't say it's healthy communication. It says it's health communication. So that's going to be somewhere in some definition. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
To do with healthcare, possibly. I can't understand it. Okay.
Here's another list.
Oh, goody.
Actually, here, look, this is what Confucius said, Jackie. Confucius.
Confucius says,
when words lose their meaning, people lose their freedom.
oh,
Hmm.
wow.
Who knew? All right. So this list had a whole bunch. Politically correct words and phrases. So so gay's okay. Gay is okay.
It is?
That's what this is saying. And this is on the, I don't know, whatever this site. I just found a list and I thought it'd be
It's
good.
a UK thing. Okay.
Yeah, there's like 100. So I was like, that's enough.
Well, these look fun because they
look
the
fun.
British are really different than we are. Okay.
Homeless would be an outdoor urban dweller.
Okay.
So if you're insane, you're reality challenged.
Reality challenged.
Perverted, you're just sexually dysfunctional. Huh. So a
I don't think so.
prostitute is a sex worker or a sex care provider.
That's
Huh.
weird.
That's a really nice, I've got other words, but that's a really nice way of calling someone a prostitute, right? Stupid. You're unschooled, Jackie. That unschooled blue-haired Betty down the hall.
Look at number 18.
She needed to be educated about Vietnam. Climate change and global warming. Huh. Let's see. Dishonest, ethically disoriented.
Aha.
Now, would you rather call it an insult or an emotional rape? I mean, that sounds worse.
I know. I think this is a joke.
You think it is? I don't know, man. Because some of these things would be
job losses, job restructuring. This is humor.
No.
Fat, metabolic overachiever. Metabolic overachiever for fat. 23.
Well, no, because housewife, they don't like being called housewives. They like being called a domestic engineer. Some of these are walking the line. You can't tell if it's a joke or not, Jackie.
Well, the British have a different sense of humor, that's for sure.
You're just unschooled. You know that?
Scroll down. What else is on there? Tramp, a homeless person. You can't say that, huh? Yeah, tramp.
Sex change, a gender reassignment. Ooh.
Nazi, someone who disagrees with the far left. Racist, someone who disagrees with the far left. Fascist, somebody who disagrees with the far left.
I like it. How about this one? A natural disaster is a global warming incident.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blackboard is now a chalkboard. You can't call it a blackboard.
Yeah, you can't call it a blackboard. So here's a funny story. And I actually hope, I don't know, he's probably not watching. We had this teacher. He was now I don't know what to say. I don't want to offend anybody. He was African American, right? Is that right?
Fine.
He was a black guy. But so the chalkboards in school were black. I mean, they were this color right here.
Mm-hmm.
I kid you not. What I remember from his class, Jackie, he was like, one day he was like, now class, I'm going to tell you something. You see this chalkboard here? This is black. He's like, I am not this color. He says, I am light chocolate.
Aw.
Totally. Okay, a waitress is a server.
You can call me Mr. Tibbs or whatever. What was the movie To Sir with Love?
Not ringing a bell.
What?
Don't make assumptions.
To
Jackie.
Sir with Love.
Blue-haired Betty.
The only black actor who was in every 60s movie.
Okay, you can't call the only actor in every 60s movie?
Yeah.
Charlton Heston.
No, he played in every Jesus movie. Now I'm digging myself in deep, huh?
It was
To Sir with Love. Sidney Poitier.
Oh, yeah. He was in a lot of movies, huh? Okay, you can't say ugly. They're visually unfavorable. Illegal aliens, undocumented migrants. See, I don't know if this is a joke or not, Jackie.
It's a joke. Listen to me. You open your TV tonight and say into the microphone, To Sir with Love, and watch this movie. It's incredible.
But I need to watch the second episode of Yellowstone from the other night. And I did finish the first season of Breaking Bad 12 years later, or however long it's been on. And it's getting good because the meth heads. Can I say meth heads?
I don't know. I better go back to your list from the
Meth
CDC.
head drug. Drunk is chemically inconvenienced. Okay, so these chemically inconvenienced cookers in the trailer,
Hmm.
they're just now starting to really show up, and it's getting kind of good. Black sheep is an outcast. Yeah, you can't. There's no black sheeps in the family anymore either.
There was nothing wrong with the black sheep. He was just black.
The black sheep has been blacklisted or banned.
Oh, boy.
Banned. Okay, yeah, no murder. Okay, this might be a joke. But like I said, some of these on here, I don't know if they're a joke or not. It's gone so far, Jackie.
I know.
Okay, you can't say, can you say man-made? Because you're talking, because it could be a woman that made it, right? That's that one, right?
Yeah.
So you say artificial.
Okay, I'm gonna admit something. I still say waitress.
Well, I already know what you said about the people in Vietnam, so that doesn't surprise me one bit.
They got to carry the water up to those rice paddies. That looks like hard work. Okay, smelly, nasally disturbing. It's a joke, Scott.
That's just a white lie, Jackie.
Anybody watching us on the Facebook?
That I don't know. That I don't know.
Click over there.
It's a good little exercise, huh? We've got going on. Yeah, I don't know where I need to go to see that, to be honest with you.
I don't know either.
This is our first time going live, so we yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Jackie. Anyhow, yeah, that's kind of what I had tonight. I wanted to kind of try and get some education out there. I mean, what are we supposed to do?
I don't know.
Supposed to say so.
You can come take my class at work, though. The little thing. It's just trying to teach us about diversity and what other people feel. It's really actually a pretty good course because it does tell you how other people feel being identified in a certain way. And I certainly don't want somebody identifying me in a way that offends me, you know, like old, wrinkled, you know what I mean?
Blue hair Betty's okay though.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, even like some couples and things, they don't even like hearing wife. They have to be their
Partner. Oh,
life
man.
partner. Yeah, life partner. Huh?
But when somebody says that, my partner, this, my partner, that, I'm
What do
like,
you think?
they're gay.
Exactly, right?
Just say that.
Just say that. I get it. But, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, it's like, yeah, you're not in high school. You don't, I mean, when's it going to
That's true.
When is it going to stop though? How far is this all going to go?
I don't know. We're open to comment.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we did have a couple people on here. So yeah. Oh, Scott with the rings. Yeah. This guy said Scott with the rings. So
Good. Well, thanks for watching live.
Yeah. And so yeah, what I think what we can do is we can record and then I will put this up on the YouTube.
All right.
And I will share it on my Facebook, tag you, because that seemed to work last time. We got some of your
Good.
I don't want to offend them. What do you call your fan base?
Fans?
Jacksters?
I don't know. Yeah.
The Selbyites?
That's funny.
Ooh, I like that. The Selbyites. It sounds like they just Dug
It's
a
like
giant-
it's like a Mennonite, only a Selbyite.
It's like they just dug a giant rice paddy out of some river.
Man,
Yeah, the Selbyites, we need to get some of them involved in this thing because
all right.
this is fun. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just, and it depends who says it. So it's okay. It's okay for me to joke with other Italians about being Italians, but if someone says something wrong to, like, you know, it's like any other rate. I don't want to point fingers, but it's like, you know, if the Selbyites had a race, they all had blue hair,
Yep.
and the Selbyites all were calling each other
Blue-haired Betty.
blue wigs, yeah, or blue-haired Bettys, it'd be okay.
But then if somebody else from a
But
different
if the- if
planet
the-
that's not
if-
from Planet Claire came in,
Right. If the Leisuridians came in and they all had their earrings and their rings and their beads, and a Leisuridian called a Selbyite a blue-haired Betty, and that Selbyite would have every right on Planet Claire to be offended and to just go to town, you know?
I don't know. If they say it to hurt my feelings, you know, yeah, it's the intention of it, isn't it?
But the Leisuridians, they would be able to call each other earring people if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Mhm. Hmm.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't think we've solved one thing tonight,
No.
other
neither.
than we got some cool names for our followers.
Yeah, we do.
And we figured out that Jackie is she's unschooled and she has blue hair and she knows nothing about Vietnam.
You know nothing about growing rice. No, apparently I don't.
Don't ever have any rice at Jackie's house.
Although I
Right.
eat rice all the time. Do you eat rice?
You use instant, don't you,
No, I don't.
Jackie?
No, I have five. I have 5 rice types in my cupboard right now.
You use a rice cooker?
No, I don't own one. I cook it on the stove.
There you go.
Do you cook yours in a rice cooker?
Yeah.
Well,
Sometimes
not-
I buy the pouches for the Zoomer. There, it's
Oh.
already cooked. Then he just has to throw it in the microwave.
Yeah.
But yeah. So okay, so maybe you do know a little bit about rice if you're cooking it on the stove. How often does that happen?
Every day.
Okay.
I do. I eat rice every day.
Jackie, you are not cooking rice on the stove every
Every day.
you unschooled
Every day.
blue-haired Betty. No, you're not.
Yes, I
Every
do.
day.
Every day. I eat brown rice every day.
What's your what's your water to rice ratio?
2 to 1.
Do you add salt?
Not at first.
At what point?
Once it comes to a burl, almost to a burl, then you salt it.
Is it white salt?
No,
What
Pink.
is it? Okay.
Himalayan pink.
Okay. You almost fell for that. All right. All right, Jackie. Then
Rice is really good for you, especially brown rice. Super nutritious.
now I can say now, after going through the questioning,
Is brown rice? Am I allowed to say brown rice? Go ahead.
you might not be as unschooled as I thought you were.
Oh, thanks.
So, okay. So I want you to go up to that person at work.
Okay.
Or was that a person at work that got on you about the Vietnam thing?
No, that's from
What
a
is this camera?
Facebook group called Ancient Aliens or something. One of the aliens.
Oh. Like aliens, or like undocumented
ancient-
migrants?
No. From space aliens. It's from
Like the
the,
Greek, like the subway aliens from the
oh, sorry. Ancient Astronaut Theory is the name of the page.
Hmm.
And they post all kinds of weird pictures.
Hmm.
Man, people are just on me.
from all over the world, this group.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Yep.
It's not just a Utah thing.
No,
Not that there's anything wrong with people in Utah.
no. It's a national.
Polygamists
International.
have rights too. In your time in Utah, have you experienced any polygamists?
No, they live on these separatist communities.
No, I didn't ask where they lived. I asked if you had experienced any.
Now in southern Utah, you'll see them once in a while, like in Cedar City or something. They'll come in and go shopping and stuff, and you'll see them in their matching costumes.
Pull up in the bus.
Yep.
Huh. Wow.
With their hair braided, and then the dresses all match, the mom and all the girls.
Is that politically correct? Polygamist?
I don't know.
Mm-mm.
Fundamentalist, LDS, FLDS.
Huh. Okay. On that note.
On that note, hey, have a nice night.
Yeah, Jackie.
It was great fun.
This has been fun. Get in touch with us if you have any more topics you need clarification on. Jackie and I would be happy to discuss.
We'll look it up on the CDC website. I'm sure they've got it covered.
Apparently, you can find anything on the CDC.
What in the holy? I guess
And,
those people have to rationalize their paycheck. Anyway, see you
yeah.
next time.
Yeah, we will be back next week.
Okay.
Have a good week. Enjoy
You too,
your
man.
Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Is it
You
still
too.
weekend? We can call it weekend, not end of week.
Yeah. When are we going to meet again? Because we got Thanksgiving next Thursday.
Oh, it's I don't know.
Wednesday?
Maybe, yeah, maybe we'll do this Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah, we can break away from making pies for a
Okay.
little bit. Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good.
See you
All right.
later.
Be good. Later.